very much. What can you tell me, for the panel, or what can you tell me about Hamas's direct involvement of these so-called the Gaza flotilla efforts, whether the one launched from Turkey last year or the most recent attempt that was thwarted by the Greek government last week? And let me just take a moment to publicly thank the government of Greece for preventing the illegal launch of these boats, which were embarked on a campaign to render aid and comfort to a terrorist organization in violation of a lawful blockade. Having said that, if a direct or indirect Hamas role can be established, what does that say about the seriousness of Fatah to negotiate peaceably with Israel? And also, would you agree these types of flotillas are unnecessary, as legal mechanisms already exist to provide assistance to the people of Gaza?
Thank you, sir, for raising that question. Due to the combined efforts of many parties, and you mentioned the Greek government, they played an important role in this. We have been able so far this year to head off a repeat of the flotilla to Gaza. I would agree with you completely that such flotillas are unnecessary. There exist established mechanisms to allow humanitarian assistance and development projects to occur in Gaza. We fund our own projects in Gaza that we've talked about earlier. All of these projects are done with the approval of the Israeli government. There are also established mechanisms in place to provide humanitarian support. If other private organizations or other international donors want to provide humanitarian or other assistance to Gaza, there are ways to do that. So these flotillas are not necessary. And we're pleased that so far this year we haven't seen a repeat of the kind of incident that we had last year. In terms of any Hamas involvement in these flotillas, we haven't seen that. These flotillas seem to be organized by private groups, many of them in Europe. There was one organization in Turkey that played an important role last year, but we haven't seen any direct Hamas involvement. If there were, of course, that would be another matter of concern, but we have a great deal of concerns already about Hamas. They are a foreign terrorist organization.